Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with
Emmy Hall, how you doing?
And this is the 2015 Chevy Equinox LT. Now, I know it is about to go away. The new one is going to have a new nose, a new tail, new interior, and a lot of updates. But think about it this way. This could be a vehicle that saves you an awful lot of money. And starting at around $23,000, and this one, the LT, at just over $25,000.
Sounds like a great bargain. But what are we going to do with this? I mean, you know, it's going out. We got to do something a little fun with it today here at the track at IMI Motorsports. Oh, I got it.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
All right, well, that's coming up next.
On the fast lane car.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we are going to take a lap around IMI Motorsports backwards.
There's a reason for this, but ready?
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god.
Okay, so here's our reasoning. This is a vehicle that a lot of people are going to take to malls and schools.
That's true.
And various other places like that.
Oh my god, I shouldn't be watching this in the backup camera!
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that at least from the profile, it's not too bad looking. It kind of looks like there was a committee that got together and kind of threw pieces up in the air, and whatever landed on the ground first is like what they decided to go with. The front end is extremely low. It's not an SUV that you can really take off-road. I'm sure some people will try it, but because of the aerodynamic lower balance, it is basically very, very low to the ground, to the point to where even some driveways you'll scrape on, which is an issue considering that the rest of the vehicle has pretty good ground clearance. I'm not watching the backup camera, else I would crash by now.
No, I know, I would crash right now too.
This thing's doing really well.
It is. You know, sometimes you can only go so fast in reverse, but I feel like you could probably hammer down and be okay.
Yeah, except for that hill. Yeah, it's all right. We're good.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good.
So, one of the things that you have to do when you're going to schools and mall parking is you have to go backwards.
Right.
And this vehicle is really good at it.
Not quite this fast. Under the hood, Chevy has given us a whole bunch of plastic. And that is over a 2.4 liter Ecotec engine. It's good for 182 horsepower and 172 pound-feet of torque. Now, power's going to the front wheels via a 6-speed automatic transmission, and you get 22 miles per gallon in the city and 32 out on the highway. Now, incidentally, this is the same motor that when we decided we wanted to switch from an air-cooled motor to a water-cooled motor in our Baja Bug down in Mexico, we went with a 2.4 liter Ecotec. Here's why: because they're indestructible. This motor is going to be able to get you anywhere that you want to go. A lot of people use them in off-road racing. So if it's good enough for the Baja 1000, I think it's good enough for your grocery getter. Whoa! Okay, yeah, these are crazy turns.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you're sticking on a pretty good racing line. I mean, you're doing some apexing here, dude.
See, this is what everybody's gonna say when they ride in. Nathan's only good at going backwards because he sucks at going forwards. Here's the important part: 31.4 cubic feet with the seats up, and 63.7 cubic feet with the seats down, which is nearly best in class. What's important here is that the seats themselves are split and the whole thing moves back and forth, which is great. And I can fit behind myself very comfortably. In terms of the interior itself, the quality is not the best out there. There are large gaps and there are places where things don't quite jive the way they should or do in many competitors. There are a couple little issues, one of which is the mirrors. They're tiny. Fortunately, you do get a really cool addition to the interior that I think is one of the best things General Motors has to sell you for an inexpensive vehicle, and that is this. It is a mobile hotspot. You can have several devices plugged into this vehicle as you're driving.
Straight away, go, punch it, Margaret, punch it! That's 30, 32?
It doesn't like it. It kicked off on me.
Okay. 30, and is that the end?
That's the end.
244.38. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
You all right?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That made me a little sick.
It's not really a good idea to do that.
Don't ever do that. Yeah, that was fun though.
It was, and you know what? For what it is, you know,
Yeah.
a vehicle that gets you from point A to point B in comfort and inexpensively.
And inexpensively, it gets great gas mileage. You know, the Ecotec motor is going to be an indestructible motor for you. You know, it's certainly not a driver's car. It's not necessarily something that I would look at, but you're right. For people who are just more practical minded, have at it.
Absolutely. So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I am going to give it a rented, but that's not a mean rented. That is something based on the fact that this is an old vehicle that is about to be replaced. However, with that in mind, you can get a really good deal, I think, on this vehicle if you buy it before the 2016 model comes out.
I'm sure they will be slashing prices on this all over the place.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for that. For the Fastlane Car, this is Nathan Adlin. I'm a little queasy too, actually.
I know.
A little bit.
It's Emmy Hall. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hey, go to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real world reviews. And you can find us on all the social medias. Thanks so much, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Hasta luego.
The engine is really very, very quiet. And we're not going really fast, but I don't have a ton of road noise at all. And not a lot of whine from the engine, even in reverse.
Yeah, obviously we don't know how fast we're going.
I can see we're doing 25.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're flying.